So hey guys, welcome to Appalachia's Homestead. Late night filming, it's starting to get dark. It's actually starting to cool down just a little bit. I hope you guys are safe out there, very hydrated. Pretty much no matter where you go right now, it's very hot. Typical summer weather, y'all. I mean, this isn't anything new. So let's get this video done in one clip because I'm gonna lose daylight. So we are up here at the barn and we have done all of our chores for the third time. A lot of people ask me what my routine is. On decent days where there's no drama, the weather is pleasant, meaning it's not too cold, not too hot, not too wet, we typically have to check and feed our animals, do all the things up with the barn, up in the barn, around the barn, with the chickens, with whatever's going on. It depends, but usually 2 times a day. But when we get into extreme weather patterns, I mean, 97 degrees, I mean, I know you guys living out in like California have like 115 degrees or something, or Texas, I get it. But let's all be honest, anything over 90 pretty much stinks. I mean, it just does, because you're competing with trying to keep everybody well, cool, hydrated. And we've had to come fill all of our troughs and everything for the 3rd time today, okay? So be checking on the elderly, be checking on your pets constantly. Make sure if you're working outside, do it very early or very late evening. Please be taking care of yourself right now. Just want to know I said that, right? Because I love you. Which leads to the whole topic here tonight. So I didn't film in the barn. I know a lot of you like to see all the animals and all the activity, and I try to bring that to most of my videos, but it's just been too hot, and like I said, we're losing daylight. And if you see me wiping sweat, well, welcome to the farm. So here's the deal. So a lot went on today, right? The Fed went up, gave us another 25 points, basis points. All this stuff is going on with Hunter. What a charming fellow. Handsome too. All of that jazz going on right now. From what I'm understanding, they're telling you now that they don't expect there to be a recession. Oh, okay, sure. So you have all of these things. We gave more money to Xanadu. I mean, we're just in a hot mess. I mean, we've been in a hot mess, right? Let me set this down. So here's what I've noticed in recent days, and this is what I'm noticing big time today. This all just sort of came to a head today. I'm worried about you, and let me tell you what I mean by that. I'm worried about you. I love you. I know, I'm like your long lost mama somewhere. Here's the deal. So if you're watching this channel, 99% of you are aware of a lot of the things that are going on. You're also preparing in some way, fashion, or form as best you can, whether it's paying off debt, whether it is trying to make sure that you constantly have a good rotating pantry with foods in different levels, even up to 30 years if you want to, right? Long-term storage. A lot of you are trying to get out of debt. I'm telling you, try your best to get out of debt as much as possible, because the interest rates are going to choke everybody out. They're already choking everybody out. See, but you know this. You already know this. I shouldn't have to tell you that because I know you know. But here's the thing. I want to tell you that I'm noticing a trend with individuals that I know. Family, friends, acquaintances. Not all of them, but there are some things that I'm noticing. People are checking out. Now, what I mean by that is they are completely socially, psychologically, in any and every which way possible, they are disengaging with everything. They don't want to know what's going on. They don't want to be told they need to prepare. They don't want to have anything to do with politics, religion, and her. That's a country song. Every time I say that, everybody's like, what does that mean? It's a country song. It's just saying something, you know. We do that here down in the South. We just sort of say stuff. So, but my point is are you seeing this? I mean, I think we've been having this for a while. Okay, this is not new, but I do think that it has escalated. It seems like in the last 3 to 6 months, it's like all of a sudden people said, okay, I'm done. I'm done. Listen. Do you hear them? They're over there. Well, actually, I don't know where they are. You know how coyotes are out. But anyway, so don't worry, James is right there. We're good up here. But today I saw a post from somebody who is a wonderful person. I'm not joking. Totally awesome person. I've known this person a very long time. Ooh. getting spooky around here. She has pretty much programmed all of her social media to only seem like cotton candy or something. Okay, this woman is middle-aged, has children, married, and I'm not offended by this to a degree, because I'm not offended at all. Here's what I'm trying to tell you. People in your life, most likely everyone you know, with the exception of a handful of people probably, are just psychologically checking out. My concern is, well, first of all, we can't do anything about that, right? We can keep talking, which I encourage you to. Be there for these people to try to snap them out of it. I get it. And this is probably a defense mechanism for them to survive everything that's going on. This is the last thing they need to be doing. Now, I am not saying, please hear me out, I am not saying for you not to take breaks from social media, okay? I'm not saying to live and breathe and watch YouTube videos and to think that everything's going, I know it can be overwhelming. And at times we have to say, okay, I'm preparing and I'm not checking out, but I'm gonna put my phone down today or for the weekend. I'm gonna take a little bit of a mental break. And so I get that. And I reward myself like that. Like, I think it's good to do that, okay? So understand the differences in what I'm saying here. But I'm preparing every day. I'm working skills every day, just like you are. So I may not be looking at Instagram 12 hours today, but I have an idea of what's going on. I've seen what I needed to see, and I went, okay, Lord, let's get busy. And I go and I do something. Trim my tomatoes, can something, clean something, organize something, pay off something. Try to think of things that we need to work on up until, for fall. Do you see what I'm saying? So I may not be bombarded 24/7 with news and with social media or things that they can stress us out, okay? But what I'm saying is these people have done nothing. They've done nothing. They haven't pulled their children out of public schools. They don't prepare at all. They don't know how to can applesauce if their life depended on it. I know they're in massive debt. So they're not doing anything. You can check out as long as you keep doing things every day, even if it's just one thing. Here's my concern. Let's get to the point. I'm concerned about you with this. Why? Well, because I think what people like me and you have to come to terms with and continually remind ourselves about things is we can't predict what's going to happen, when it's going to happen, and how it's going to happen. I mean, who would have ever thought you wouldn't be getting any rice out of India, certain types of rice, right? So everybody's freaking out about that right now, right? There's always something. But you're not freaking out probably. I'm not freaking out. I'm okay. You know why? You know why. And I know why you're okay. Because you've already squared yourself away with rice, beans and rice, right? I know. But when something happens, and it could be 12,000 different things, because that's how they're ripening this, right? It's probably going to lead to more dominoes falling. We say this often. People are going to lose their shit. I don't mean that they're necessarily going to be violent. I'm saying people are going to panic. This is why they are telling you, we think it might be a bit of a struggle, but we'll get back down to 2%. And no, we don't think there's going to be a recession and no more. What are your eyes and ears telling you? But the people that are tuning this out, folks, at some point, something's going to happen, because just alone, the economic situation that we're in is so unbelievably unstable. And so that's going to affect more people's jobs, potentially, their banking situation, and all of the above. And then it starts this domino effect. How do you think these people are going to react to these scenarios? Not good. I'm not going to go into the potentials of things that they could do, because your mind is already there. Okay? Things like this happened in 1929. They've happened all over the world for many different reasons. People are very psychologically and emotionally fragile. Whether we want to admit it or not, it's the truth. And we're being lied to, and they're being lied to, and they're going along with it. I understand. You're telling these people over and over and over. I understand you're preparing and doing all the things. I just want to make sure that you are continually reminding yourself that you stay the course, you stay busy, you do the things that you need to do, yada, yada, yada. Yes, yes, yes. But when it all happens, when something happens, I want you to be able to handle the stress of seeing people that you know, you go to church with, you work with, that are in your family or live down the road, or I don't know. It's not going to be good. So start psychologically preparing yourself as much as you can right now and praying about it. I know that I have to, because it's going to be very difficult for me. I'm not sitting here trying to be rough and tough. I'm going to be a lot of, I wish you had listened to me, but at the same time, I just don't know what can be done at that point. Because see, everything you've been working on, everything I've been working on is meant for us and our family in a very short circle. We can only help and go so far as well. Listen, I know you know all of these things, and I watched this today and it broke my heart, because I really, really know that there are a lot of good people that could be doing a lot of good things right now, and they should be doing these things right now, and for whatever reason, they are electing not to. They're not in denial. They are choosing to refuse to look at the truth. They're making these choices. So remember that, and prepare yourself for when whatever day comes, whatever day that may be, and I pray it never happens. It's going to be a whole lot more involved than you know at this moment. Stay strong. Like, subscribe, and share. We have a lot of videos coming your way still. Always. We always have videos coming your way, darling. And hope you're doing good. Keep doing the things. Like I said, if you have to take a break for a day or two or whatever, that's fine. But if you're truly preparing and you're truly awake and you're truly trying, these things never leave you, okay? You're always going to be doing all of these things. It's just that, you don't have to be reminded every second. That's a whole lot different than just saying, I don't want to know anything at all, and I'm going to pretend it's 2018 and don't talk to me about it, and that's the end of that. Pray for these people, and especially pray for their children. We'll see you on the next video. Y'all have a great night. Stay safe and very hydrated. We'll see you on the next video.